Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. A question we are going to solve now. The question is, if the 2 points minus 5 comma 5 and 5 comma k are equidistant from the origin, find the value of k. So we can find out. They are saying that from origin the first point minus 5 comma 5, the distance of it, and same distance will be 5 comma k from the origin. So we are going to apply the formula. You remember that formula to determine the distance of 2 points, so that we are going to apply here. So a demo figure is there to understand. So minus 5 comma 5, it will be equidistant. I'm drawing some distance from here, so minus 5 steps from origin. So origin will be counted as 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5. From there, as it is positive 5, so it will go upward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe in the graph paper the first point minus 5 comma 5 situated here, and the second one is 5k. As I don't know the ordinate of this second point, so 5 I can easily go from origin positive 5, so along with x-axis we will go in the rightward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it can be in the first quadrant or in fourth quadrant, anywhere. So I am taking, just guessing, it will be in here. So k steps, I don't know what is the value of k, just a guessed number. So maybe this is 5 comma k. It can be here also, in this direction also, in the fourth quadrant somewhere also it can be 5 comma k. So I am taking this one, I am considering this point. So what to do? They said the origin, that means the coordinate of origin is 0 comma 0. So distance of second point from origin and distance of first point from origin are equal. So according to them, we have to consider this measurement and this measurement are equal to each other. So first of all, we are going to determine what is the length of minus 5 comma 5 from origin. So I'm going to write length. Better to write distance, that will be better. We know distance of 2 points with coordinate x sub 1 comma y sub 1 and x sub 2 comma y sub 2 is distance is always denoted by d. So the formula you definitely remembered the first lecture of this class, this exercise, that is x1 negative x2 whole square summation y1 negative y2 whole square. So according to that, I am considering, for the first case I am thinking minus 5 comma 5. So I am going to determine now distance of the first point is minus 5 comma 5. So minus 5 comma 5 from origin. As every one of us know, the coordinate of origin is 0 comma 0. So what is going to be the distance? I am considering minus 5 as x1, positive 5 as y1, and this 0 as x2 and y2. So if I apply the formula, what is going to happen? So it will be like, as according to the formula, x1 negative x2 whole square. So x1 is negative 5. From the formula I can write negative sign, and x2 as 0. So negative 5 minus 0 whole square, positive from the formula, then again y1. So y1 is also 5 negative, and y2 is also 0 here. So minus 0 whole square. So next step, just to calculate this one, and what we are going to get, it will be minus 5 whole square, that means 25. Same way here, 25. I can write 50 And if we solve, I showed you in the last day how to determine this square root easily without using calculator. It will be 5 multiplied by a square root, or 5 times a square root. Again, I'm going to determine the length of 5 comma k, or distance of 5 comma k from origin. What is going to be the distance? So distance will be, suppose the previous one was d1 and this one is d2. So same way, formula is root over x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square. Now consider the same way. For this case, this is our x1, k is x2, and origin, you know, origin's coordinate is 0 0, so x2, sorry, this one was y1, I slightly mistaken, this is y2, so now placing the values, what we are going to get, 5 negative 0 whole square positive k minus 0 whole square. If we solve, what we are going to get, so 5 minus 0 is 5, so 5 square is 25 plus k square. But in the question they gave one condition, that is what, their equidistance from the origin. So what we are going to get, I already showed you that the distance of this line and the other line is going to be same. So we can say, according to question, or as per question or condition, that two values are equal to each other. So we can say root over square root of 25 plus k square is equal to 5 square root 2. So here our purpose is to determine the value of k. So both of the sides are having a square root. So what we can do, we can square both sides of this equation. So we can get 25 plus k square is equal to 50 is going to be the result here. Then k square is going to be 50 negative 25 by the method of elimination. So k square is equal to 25. So we can say k is equal to plus minus a square root of 25. So the value of k is plus minus 5. Now see, I said in the beginning that that point can be in this first quadrant or this in the second quadrant, as we don't know the value of k. So probability is both can be the answer. So this is our answer here. So k, we got the value of k. Now one question we are going to practice here, that is, if someone is asking any specific point that can be P, is it closer to A, B or C, another 3 points, or from which one it is farthest position it is located or not. So how to determine it? We have to do a simple work here. We have to figure it out, the length of PA, length of PB or length of PC. That means the distance of P from A, again the distance of P from B, and the distance of P from C. The shortest or smallest distance is always denoting the nearest position, and the largest distance always denote the farthest position. So what to do? You have to figure it out, the length of PA, again length of PB, and the length of PC. So after that, the smallest value comes, that point is closer to P, and the largest value comes, so that point, other point will be farthest place position according to P. So next, what we are going to do, that's very simple. If someone is asking you by giving a point, suppose a point is A, that's coordinate is 2, 3, and they are asking what is the distance of point A from x-axis or y-axis. So what to do? We are going to determine the distance of this, of any given point, or this point A from x-axis or y-axis. So Let me tell you something. Let me show you on the graph paper. So demo graph is coming here. So what to do? So x prime and y prime. So the point is 2 comma 3. So this is 2, and that means abscissa is 2 and ordinate is 3. So this is the location. So if someone is asking what is the distance of this point from x-axis, and we know the distance, to determine distance we always draw a perpendicular straight line. Now think how to go to this point. So first of all, what we did, we had to take 2 steps along with x-axis. That means the place of the value of what? Value of abscissa. So this is 2, and then we went 3 steps upward. So this is ordinate. Now if we follow graph paper, so we will figure it out. From x-axis it is a perpendicular distance, so 3 unit. So what will be the answer if someone is asking what is the distance of this point A from x-axis? We will say this is 3. That means ordinate of that point. So what I can say, in short, we can say distance of any point from x-axis is, what you can say is, modulus of ordinate of the given point. So what happened? The distance of x-axis, the distance of x-axis from A, or the A from x-axis, it will be modulus 3. So for this case it will be 3 unit away. Why did I say modulus? We know what happens with modulus, or what is the function of modulus. Modulus always convert any number into its positive form. So you know, in our this Cartesian plane we have 4 quadrants, first, second, third and fourth, and we know in the first quadrant we always write both of the positive values. In the second one we write the negative abscissas, then positive ordinates. In the third one we write negative abscissa, negative ordinates both, and the fourth one we write positive and negative. So sometimes we get the negative value, but that does not mean the distance is negative. That means it is, remove this negative sign, we have to modulus, we have to apply modulus, so that negative sign will be omitted. Now if someone is asking what is the distance of any point from y-axis, now let me show you something. When if someone is asking what is the distance of this point A from y-axis, now if you can say that, oh, there is no distance, but as I said already, if we are determining distance, we have to draw a perpendicular straight line on that axis from the given point. So we have to draw a perpendicular line, but think, after drawing it, this is a quadrilateral and this is a quadrilateral. Let me give you a name for you guys. So it will be OBSC. Suppose OBSC is a rectangle, because you know opposite sides are equal here, and as it is a graph paper, so all the angles are right angle. So now let me say you something. So this is our perpendicular distance from A to y-axis. So what is the value? Here we know opposite sides are equal, so if OB is 2 unit, AC is also 2 unit. And where is 2? 2 is here. So we can say again same way. What we can say? We can say the distance of any point from y-axis is modulus of abscissa of that given point. So it's very simple. So again we can say distance of any point from y-axis is modulus of abscissa of that point, abscissa of the given point. So for this case, what is the distance of point A from y-axis? It will be 2 unit from y-axis, or more precisely it will be modulus 2 unit from y-axis. So now the question I am giving you is very simple. Just what we discussed, according to that we are going to apply that topic here. They said from the point P, that coordinate is xy, the distance of the y-axis is equal to the distance of P from Q, another point, that coordinate is 3, 2. Now our purpose is determining our proof that y square minus 4y minus 6x plus 13 is equal to 0 to establish this equation. So what to do actually, how to do this one? It's actually simple work, simple topic. So what we are going to do, it's very easy. First of all, as we just learned the how to determine distance of any point from x-axis or y-axis, they said a random point P with coordinate x comma y, we don't know the value, we don't know the location of this point, either it is in first quadrant or second or third or fourth, so we don't know where it is. And they say the distance of this P point from y-axis is equal, that means same distance of the given point P and another point Q, that is 3, 2. So we have to solve it is in 3 steps. So first step is to determine the distance of this point P from y-axis. We just learned above, what was that? We just learned that distance of any point from y-axis is modulus of abscissa of that given point, abscissa of that given point. So it will be abscissa. And what to do here, how to solve it? So what we are going to do, first of all, we are going to solve it in 3 steps. The first step, it will be like distance of point P from y-axis to by determining that. So we'll write distance of P x comma y from y-axis is equal to, so modulus ordinate, so we don't need to write, or we can write also, but ordinate of this point P x y, ordinate is y-axis, right? So y-axis is abscissa, abscissa is here x, so what are we going to write? Modulus x, and it will, the modulus will convert it to its positive form, so it will be x unit. Again we have to determine the length or the distance of P from Q. So how to determine the distance of P from Q32? So it will be like, again, distance of P from Q. We know the formula of determining distance, so it will be PQ, as the 2 points are given, so we can use that 2 points name. So it will be a square root of x1 minus x2 whole square plus y1 minus y2 whole square, that formula. Now what to do? We consider x as x1, y as y1, 3 as x2 and 2 as y2. So I am going to write it is as it looks like. So x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square. They said in the question, what did they say? The distance of P from y-axis, that means x, and the distance of P from Q, that means this one is square root over x square root of x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square. These twos are equal, so we can say as per question these two values are same. So I am going to write here, according to question or as per question, this x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to x. And we know if there is a square root in this is in any equation and we are solving that equation, we have to omit that square root sign, and the process is to square both sides by squaring both sides. So square and root will be omitted, so we can say x minus 3 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is equal to x square. The next sentence will be just applying the expansion formula of a minus b whole square. According to that, it will be x square minus 6x plus 9, again positive sign, y square minus 4y plus 4 is equal to x square. We can omit x square from both sides, so the next sentence will be very easy. So what we are going to write, the next sentence will be, so the next sentence is minus 6x plus 9 plus y square minus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we just need to arrange it. So there is only y square, then minus 4y, then minus 6x, and plus 9 and plus 4 we can write as plus 13. And this is the shape they are asking, so we can say at last it is been proved. So what is the question again? Just let me show you. It's here. So y square minus 4y minus 6x plus 13 is equal to 0, and we also got a y square minus 4y minus 6x plus 13 is equal to 0. So thank you, that's all everyone. So have a nice time at home, stay at home, don't go outside. If don't go outside without any reason. If you had to go, use mask and take care of yourself and your family. Thank you everyone.